Okay, so we're going to take the test over ghost. Remember that you can use your book anytime. You can pause the video if you need to look back at a question and rewind. You're going to write your answers on your paper. Okay, follow along. Here we go. Number 1. From whose point of view is the story told? A, first person from Castle's point of view. B, third person from Castle's point of view. C, first person from Coach's point of view. Number 2, which piece of evidence best supports your answer to number 1? A, I can't believe you're giving this clown a pass, Dre said on page 112. B, I was starting to feel a little annoyed that he even brought it up because I was definitely trying to forget it all, page 113. C, Coach shook Mr. Jefferson's hand and then turned to me. Took you long enough, he tossed over his shoulder, page 118. Number 3, you're going to match the following characters to the secret they shared at the newbie dinner. You can just write the letter next to the person's name that matches up. We have the characters of Lou, Patina, Sunny, Ghost, and Coach. Okay, so we're going to match the answers up to those people. Letter A, mother died giving birth, runs because father makes him. Letter B, mom has diabetes and gave up children for adoption, runs for mom. Letter C is an Olympic gold medalist. Letter D, wishes he had a brother to see what he would look like if he was not albino. Letter E, father is in jail for attempting to shoot him and his mother. Number 4, which of the following shows a contrast between Sunny and Ghost? A, Ghost lives in a really nice neighborhood, but Sunny lives in a rundown neighborhood. B, Ghost lives in a rundown neighborhood, but Sunny lives in a really nice neighborhood. C, Ghost and Sunny get along because they both deal with being poor and not having nice shoes. Number 5, what is a direct effect of the newbie dinner? A, it made the newbies suspicious of each other after sharing their secrets. B, they started making fun of each other because of the secrets they shared. C, it helped the newbies bond and actually feel like a team. Number 6, which of the following best supports your answer to number 5? A, on page 135, it says, and it felt good to feel like one of the teammates. B, on page 134, and Lou's never right, Patty teased, reaching over and snatching Coach's chopsticks and fork. C, on page 131, thing 1 and thing 2, what y'all do before I picked you up? Study the world's most inappropriate questions? Number 7, which of the following shows a comparison between Ghost and the Coach? A, Ghost and Coach both think LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. B, Ghost has won an Olympic medal and Coach is just joining the track team. C, Ghost and Coach grew up in the same neighborhood and they had some difficult events in their childhood. Number 8, choose 2 of the following that best support your answer to number 7. A, Coach nodded. So I know what it's like to live here. I know what it's like to be angry, to feel, I don't know, rage on the inside. Page 154. B, everybody cheered and clapped for maybe 10 seconds before Coach shut it down and told us it was time to get to work. Page 61. C, well, it's true, Lou. I did run in the Olympics and I won a gold medal. Page 134. D, I was Castle Cranshaw, the kid from Glass Manor with the secret, the one who felt different, the one with all the scream inside. Page 155. Choose 2 answers. Number 9, sort the following events into chronological order. So if you're writing on your paper, you're going to write a number 1 next to what happened first, number 2 next to what happened next, and so on. Okay? So letter A says, the newbies share secrets at the Chinese restaurant. Letter B, Ghost steals the shoes from Everything Sports. Letter C, Coach hands out uniforms, but Ghost doesn't receive one. Letter D, Ghost has an altercation with Brandon Simmons and gets suspended from school. Letter E, Ghost has to clean out Coach's cab and apologize to Tia at Everything Sports. And letter F, Ghost and Lou are chosen to run the 100-meter dash at their first track meet. So number them, 1, starting with 1 all the way through. What happened first, second, third, and so on. Number 10, choose 2 of the following that show why the uniform is so important to Ghost. A, it meant that Ghost was officially on the team. B, it meant that Ghost would no longer live in Glass Manor. C, it meant that Ghost's clothes wouldn't stand out from everyone else's like they did during practice. D, it meant that Lou was no longer on the track team and would have to sit on the bench. Number 11, how does the following passage contribute to the plot of the novel? Show that you can't run away from who you are, but what you can do is run toward who you want to be. A, it shows Coach's motivation for getting and keeping Ghost on the track team. B, it shows Ghost's motivation for trying out for the track team. C, it shows Coach's motivation for driving a cab as a second job. Number 12, which of the following character traits best describe Coach? A, hateful and abusive. B, compassionate and motivational. C, self-centered and irresponsible. Number 13, which evidence best supports your answer to number 12? A, page 153, Coach says, I care about all of you. Why do you think I'm out there every day coaching y'all? B, page 114, but you just can't be mad at an old James Brown-faced man like Mr. Charles. C, page 119, Coach hit the horn. Sonny came right out, tall and awkward. Number 14, how did Coach find out that Ghost had stolen the shoes? A, he heard about the theft on the news and he saw Ghost's picture broadcast. B, Ghost told everyone at the newbie dinner for his secret. C, he went to pick up the uniforms and he saw a picture of Ghost with shoplifter written across it in red. Number 15, how does the following passage on page 180 contribute to the text? Get set, said the starter, butts in the air, the sound of the gun cocking, the sound of the door unlocking, hearts pounding. Breathe, 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 silence. This is it, and then boom. A, it is a simile that allows the reader to infer that Castle will run like the night he and his mom were shot at, possibly giving him a chance to win the race. B, it is alliteration that allows the reader to hear the same beginning sound of every word being repeated. C, it is onomatopoeia that allows the reader to infer that Castle will run like the night he and his mom were shot at, possibly giving him a chance to win the race. Okay, we're going to read the following article together and use it to answer numbers 16 through 20. So follow along as I read. The title is Usain Bolt Refuses to Slow Down as He Nears Career Finishing Line by Rachel Lewis, August 2nd, 2017. The stars came out for Usain Bolt on Tuesday as the fastest man on earth took a last bow before the press ahead of his final competitive race at the World Championships in London on Saturday. At a press conference in central London, a pre-recorded video shown to journalists saw stars of sports, stage and screen pay tribute to the athlete as Bolt looked on. Brother, hate to see you go. I know that you know when the time is right, said Hollywood star Samuel L. Jackson. Actors Idris Elba and Cara Delevingne and soccer player Thierry Henry were also among the dignitaries chipping in thanks and congratulations. I'm so impressed by you, brother, an exemplary athlete, but I also think you're an amazing human being. You've inspired so many to work harder and run faster, Elba said. Speaking ahead of his retirement following the 100-meter finals on August the 5th, Bolt told the media that he wanted to go out at the pinnacle of his sport. Unbeatable, you know what I mean? He said. Usain Bolt is unbeatable over an individual event. Relays, you never know, but for me, that will be the headline. Unbeatable, unstoppable. But he refused to indulge in speculation about his main competition in that race, commenting that he had to race all 7 men. That includes Canadian sprinter Andre de Grasse, who became third behind Bolt in the 100-meter and second in the 200-meter at last year's Olympic Games and has run 9.69 seconds this season. Bolt's world record stands at 9.58 seconds. Bolt said back in November that the 2017 London Championships would be his last, as he wanted to retire before he embarrassed himself. This time round, he's not even competing in the 200-meter. The 8-time gold medalist can run at 13.2 meters per second at top speed, a talent that has also earned him 11 world titles and 6 world records since he first competed in the World Championships in 2007. He believes he's earned the title of sporting legend. He said, "Now that I've got to my goal, I'm comfortable saying that I'm a legend because I've proven myself. I'm confident on the track when I compete, but off the track, I'm just as simple as I can be." Aged just 30, Bolt is vague about how he wants to spend his long retirement. On Tuesday, he ruled out becoming a movie star, but said that he knows he wants to play a lot of soccer with his friends. He joked that he is still waiting for a call up from Manchester United soccer manager Jose Mourinho. He said that he also wants to travel the world to visit young athletes and coaches to inspire them to compete on the same level that he has. Yet before the retirement comes the race, and with the race, a final pair of running spikes. These running spikes elicited a strange climax to the press conference. Bolt revealed that they were green and purple after the colors of his old school, with a touch of gold to represent all his glory. Then, as a surprise, Bolt's parents were brought on stage to present those spikes to him. His mother, smiling brightly, said she was so excited at the way that her son had inspired people around the world. "Hard work pays off," she said. "If you fall by the wayside, get up and carry on." Maybe one day Bolt will be as proud of his future children as his parents evidently are of him. In the meantime, he said, he can only hope that the records he's broken throughout his career remain for the next generation to marvel at. "I want to brag to my kids when they're 15 or 20, look, I'm still the best." Okay, number 16. Read the following passage. Speaking ahead of his retirement following the 100-meter finals on August 5th, Bolt told the media he wanted to go out at the pinnacle of his sport. Unbeatable, you know what I mean? He said. Based on the passage, what is the best meaning of the word pinnacle? A, at the bottom, B, in the middle, C, at the top. Number 17. According to Bolt, why did he choose to retire after this race? A, he wants to retire early because he wants to become an actor. B, he wants to retire early because he has lost the last several races and is embarrassed. C, he wants to retire while he is in the pinnacle of his career and before he embarrasses himself. Number 18. Which one best states the central idea of the article? A, Usain Bolt wants to continue to run in the Olympics and set world records. B, Usain Bolt wants to retire at the pinnacle of his career in order to avoid embarrassment and to help coach and inspire others. C, Usain Bolt wants his future children to be proud of him. Number 19. Which two pieces of evidence best supports your answer for number 18? A, Bolt said back in November that the 2017 London Championships would be his last as he wanted to retire before he embarrassed himself. B, maybe one day Bolt will be as proud of his future children as his parents evidently are of him. C, age just 30, Bolt is vague about how he wants to spend his long retirement. D, Bolt told the media he wanted to go out at the pinnacle of his sport. And number 20. Which of the following explains one way that Ghost and Usain Bolt are similar? A, both Ghost and Usain Bolt have very supportive and involved fathers. B, Both Ghost and Usain Bolt want to be remembered for being the greatest or the best at something. C. Ghost has never won any medals or awards, but Usain Bolt has 8 gold medals and 11 world titles. Okay, once you've finished, make sure you've answered all the things on your paper and you are done with the Ghost unit test.